against Pacific on the road, or neutral site was one win. They've had a huge turnover this year. They lost 7 of their 8 top scorers from last year. They only returned 3 players from last year, so it's a brand new squad for the Pioneers. As we're underway, the center jump, the Golden Eagles win it in their white uniforms with black numbers. Pioneers in their black uniforms with red numbers. Hope you enjoy this one wherever you're watching or listening to it on the CCAA network. Golden Eagles have it. Deuce Walker gets over to Sokol, then low to Perry. Perry on the baseline. Nowhere to go. Trying to pass it. Gets it out to Lazo. Now swung around to Walker. Good ball movement by the Golden Eagles. Now swung over to Lazo. Lazo drives the baseline. Running late footers and air ball. Perry gets it out though. Walker with 5. The shot clock didn't reset. Nowhere to go. Now Sokol driving to beat the clock, and he doesn't. And it's a shot clock violation. Boy, the Golden Eagles not aware of the shot clock there at the end. And they get the violation and a turnover. So that'll give it back to Cal State East Bay. Cal State East Bay, a good defensive team, even though they struggle offensively. That's where their strength is. They only allow 70 points per game on the year. And they only allow teams to shoot 42.5%, which is both third in the conference, both marks. As Pasco with the ball, guarded by Walker. Now that one knocked away by Perry. Pasco gets it back. Now it's swung around the perimeter. Drive inside. And a spin move there by Peyton White. Fall away 12-footer, no good. Rebound, though, off to Ramsey Huff. Pioneers get another shot here as Andrioli gets it out front. Now Ramsey Huff on the drive. Walker staying right in front of him, and he blocks the shot. Nice defense by Walker. He didn't let Huff go at all there, and he was able to get the block. Now Perry looking for someone to give it to, gives it up to Moore. Now Walker on the drive, runs into traffic. Now in low to Peyton Moore. Nice swing over to Sokol. Wide open for a wing 3. That's no good. Boy, Sokol said he got hit there. He was up to his mouth. Officials apparently didn't see it. Sokol got hit in the face there. Sure, accidentally. Maybe that had something to do with him missing the shot. Usually he never misses a shot that wide open. But that knocked out of bounds. Pioneers will get it in bounds with 26 on the shot clock. 18:22 remaining in the first half, and Andrioli will get it into Pasco. So now White gets it over, and a three-pointer quickly there is no good. Rebound off to Andrioli. So the Pioneers get another opportunity here. Now a fall-away 12-footer, that's no good. And it's knocked out of bounds by White and will go to Cal State LA. Pioneers struggle rebounding as well, by the way. They're -4 in rebound margin. That's second worst in the conference. Of course, I'm sure you're well aware, Cal State LA far and away last in the conference in rebounding margin. They're over a -9. Of course, without Idris Jackson, the Golden Eagles have really hurt all year in the rebounding department. And without their other bigs as well, like Cyrus Johnson, it has really hurt them in the rebounding. And we'll see which team could have the advantage in that today. As Walker post up, gets out to Sokol. Sokol out to Lazo. Lazo over to Peyton Moore. Now Perry gets out to Walker. 5 on the clock. Golden Eagles again having trouble on offense. Now Walker pulls up 18-footer, and that's no good. Didn't hit iron. Peyton White with the rebound. And the Pioneers in the front court. White almost loses it. Gets out to Andrioli. So over 2.5 minutes in, we're still looking for our first points. As Andrioli double team there. And a three-pointer that's bounces around and in by Pasco. That was Clanaris that was double teamed. So a lucky bounce there for Pasco, but that's the first basket of the game for the Pioneers. 3 minutes in now as Perry whips across court to Sokol. Now Lazo looking inside. Can't find Walker. Lazo drives up and under. He hits the bottom of the rim, but he gets fouled. So he'll draw 2 free throws. As the foul there called on Andrioli. So first foul of the game will send Jaden Lazo to the free throw line. As I said, Lazo had a big game from the line on Thursday. He made those 5 of 6 free throws in the final 2 minutes to help salt away the victory. Lazo was perfect from the line going into that game. He missed his first free throw of the year in that game. He's now 13 of 14 on the year, still 93%. He hasn't been there too often. 8 points per game. This is his 6th start of the year. He's up to 21 minutes. As he misses the free throw there. So the Golden Eagles looking to scratch for the first time. 3 minutes and 7 seconds of the game, and Lazo finally does with that free throw. So that makes it 3-1. Now in the front court with the ball, Clemaris gets it off to Andrioli. Pulls up for a long three-pointer, not close. Lazo gets the rebound and can't hang on to it. Peyton White will run it down. Pioneers will get another opportunity. So the Pioneers have had a couple of offensive rebounds already. As driving Pasco gets it over to Andrioli. Now White looking to drive on Walker. He can't do it. Ramsey Huff driving on Lazo. All the way underneath. Then Perry was there. Shot hits the bottom of the basket. And it's knocked out of bounds by Lazo. Will stay with the Pioneers, but only 3 seconds on the shot clock. So Cal State East Bay is going to have to hurry here. With 16-17 remaining in the first half. I think the officials are discussing whether that one shot hit the bottom of the rim. I believe it did. So the shot clock probably should be reset here. And actually, I come to think of it, probably not. I'm thinking of Lazo's shot on the other side. So they are going to reset the clock. So they say the ball did hit the rim. 14 seconds on the clock. So that gives the Pioneers a lot more time here. As this one inbound to Andrioli. Guarded by Perry. Now Clemaris. Guarded by Sokol. Drives on Sokol. Runs into Walker. And that tough shot, he puts it up and in. Boy, that was a tough shot by Clemaris. So first basket for Clemaris. He had 3 defenders around him. Somehow got that up and in over Perry. Pioneers with a 5-1 lead. Now Walker looking to drive. Kicks out to Lazo. Moore posted up. They don't get it to him. Now Walker. Boy, the Golden Eagles run down the clock in every possession here. As out to Sokol. Sokol, nice pass there into Perry. Perry going up a little running 5-footers, an air ball. And the rebound off quickly. Here comes Peyton White. Now Andrioli. Left open. He'll shoot a wing 3. That one no good. Rolls out. But another offensive rebound for the Pioneers. Clemaris gets it off to Pasco. He misses a 3, and Perry finally secures the rebound for Cal State LA. As Walker in the front court. Now Sokol gets over to Perry. Now Moore swung around the perimeter. Now Sokol gets it over to Moore. Moore will pull up for a contested three-pointer. That one a hair long. Rebound off to Pasco. So the Golden Eagles really struggling on offense in the early going. Pasco gets it off. Left-handed 18-footer is good. That's by Clemaris. So Clemaris with the basket, and Jim Saya is going to call timeout here. Very unhappy with how his team has started. So 14:55 remaining in this first half. Cal State LA off to a snail's pace start offensively, down 7-1 here on the CCAA network. Cal State LA trailing 7-1. You may remember last year I wasn't here to do the game. This game looks completely different from what that game was. I was actually doing a men's soccer playoff game, so I don't believe we had the live stream for that game. And Golden Eagle fans probably happy we didn't. Pioneers won that game last year, 105-80. Golden Eagles giving up over 100 points to Cal State East Bay last year. This game so far looking completely different, as Cal State LA looking to get their first basket of the game. As Walker out there with Perry once again. Dominic Escobar in the game for the first time. So Escobar checking in. Of course, Escobar, the 6'4" sophomore from Coachella Valley. As Sokol pulls up for 3. That one off the heel, no good. Rebound off to the Pioneers. So now in the game, dribbling up court all the way, missing the layup. But getting back the rebound was Kevin Ibirakwe. And then the three-pointer up and good. So Peyton White hits that 3. And that makes the score 10 to 1. Cal State East Bay, as Peyton Moore gets out to Walker looking for a basket desperately. That one no good. And Perry went for the rebound. It was knocked off the Pioneers, so it goes to Cal State LA. So 20 on the shot clock, 14:05 in this first half. So the Pioneers really stepping up their defense here as Escobar loses the ball out of bounds. He was looking to drive, and White knocked it away from him. Escobar trying to get the dribble back, lost it out of bounds. So a turnover for the Golden Eagles. As in the front court comes Ebirakwe, and a traveling violation there. So substitution for the Pioneers, Dexter Stratton comes in, number 2. The 6'7" freshman from San Diego, from Mater Dei. So a Southern California player here. As Walker checks out. And boy, this is great to see. Caden Rashid in the game, 6'1" senior from Ladera Ranch, transfer from UC San Diego. He was not available on Thursday. So the Golden Eagles at least getting one player back today. So I would think that means they have at least 8 players available. As that one's stolen. Now here comes the 2-on-1 break. The lob and losing the ball there. And a foul call. Chris James went up and was fouled. So Escobar with the foul. Ebirakwe lost the ball on that lob. Ebirakwe, the 6'5" junior from Carson, so a transfer from Regis University, another Southern California product. As Chris James goes to the line. James, 6'3" junior from Long Beach, transfer from Eastern Michigan, and he bounces in the first free throw. Both these teams struggle a bit from the free throw line. They're about even on the year in free throw percentage. Pioneers 66% as a team, Cal State LA 67%. And James is 68% as he makes both those free throws. So that makes it 12 to 1. Cal State East Bay. As the Golden Eagles, that shot no good. Perry fighting for the rebound, and Pasco gets it away from him, but it's bounced out of bounds there by Stratton. So Golden Eagles lucky there. They will get the ball back. So Brian Rooney going to his bench here. Several subs in the game for the Pioneers. Now Sokol fakes a shot. Fall away 12-footer off the glass is good. There you go. The drought is finally broken. Almost 7 minutes into this game, Alexandre Sokol gets the first basket for Cal State LA, but quickly the Pioneers go down and score there as Ebirakwe gets the basket. His first basket makes it 14 to 3. Cal State East Bay. As Rashid in the front court, now swung on the perimeter. Peyton Moore gets over to Escobar. Now off on the weave, Sokol for 3, knocks it down. So Alexandre Sokol is going to take it upon himself to get Cal State LA's offense going. He has both baskets, 14 to 6. Of course, the good news about this slow start is it is early. There's plenty of time left in this game for Cal State LA to get their offense going. Now Pasco underneath Moore there, and he takes the charge as Pasco ran him over. Great job there by Moore. You can see that from a mile away. He was standing there for quite a while outside the restricted area. And draws the charge and the turnover. And that'll give it back to Cal State LA with 12:30 remaining in this first half. As the Pioneers showing a bit of full court pressure. So now Perry in the front court. Gets it over to Sokol. Now over to Rashid. Rashid, jump stop, gets out to Sokol. Sokol thinks better of the 3, kicks it underneath. Nice pass to Perry, who lays it up and lays it in. Good pass baseline there by Sokol. And Perry gets his first basket. So that makes it 14 to 8. So the Golden Eagles have scored 7 straight. They finally got their offense going here after that incredibly slow start. Now White, and that's a hand check foul on Moore, a little too aggressive. So that's on the drive. That's just the second team foul. And that'll take us to immediate timeout. Exactly 12 minutes remaining in this first half. Cal State LA finally getting their offense going, trailing 14 to 8. This is Cal State LA men's basketball on the CCAA network. 12 minutes remaining in this first half. Cal State LA trailing 14-8. Golden Eagles not getting their first basket to almost 7 minutes into this game. Just a lone free throw from Jaden Lazo was the only point they scored, and they didn't score that even until over 3.5 minutes into the game, almost 4 minutes. So they're out there now with Caden Rashid. So good to see Rashid back out there, as he had been out and didn't play on the road trip. So he's back along with Alexander Sokol, Jared Perry, Dominic Escobar, and Peyton Moore. The Pioneers have Ramsey Huff getting ready to inbound the ball here. Also have Dexter Stratton out there, along with Andrioli and Kevin Ibirique. Tough shot there. Doesn't draw iron. Air ball. As in the front court, Golden Eagles with it. Sokol thought about the three, didn't take it. Now Escobar gets out to Rashid. Golden Eagles moving around side to side. Sokol gets cut off and throws it away. Had nowhere to go. Got caught baseline. Now Chris James underneath, and they're going to call a block because Rashid was in the restricted area. So that's on the pass. That'll be ball to bounds. Third team foul on the Golden Eagles. Rashid was his first foul. So the announcement is that's a second foul on Rashid. Pardon me, I thought it was his first. So a ball will be inbound here by Huff. I'll have to check that. As Andrioli gets it over now, looking inside. And Stratton traveled. So a turnover there. So Rashid does indeed have two fouls. So that's a tough break for Cal State LA, but Rashid comes out of the game. Deuce Walker in. So Rashid having to come out with those two fouls. As Peyton Moore tried to pass, stolen by Huff. Escobar in pursuit, and that's a goaltend. That was on the board. So count the basket there for Huff. So Huff with the steal on the basket. That breaks the Golden Eagles 7-0 run. So full court pressure being shown here is Deuce Walker. Just in the game for Rashid, will bring it to the front court. Now Perry comes out high to get it. And the Golden Eagles see if they can get offense from anywhere besides Alexander Sokol. As Escobar looking to drive, gets cut off by Andrioli. Now crossover move. Nowhere to go, kicks across court. Now nice move by Walker. Thinks better of the three, gets it to Perry. Now Lazo on the drive. Nice dump off to Perry, who tried to throw down the dunk and got the foul. Good job by there, Perry. If he didn't try to dunk that, he probably wouldn't have gotten the benefit of the foul. So Chris James picks up his first foul, and Jared Perry will go to the free throw line for Cal State LA. So Perry, a 57% free throw shooter on the year, averaging 5.5 points and just over 5 rebounds a game. Of course, Perry, this is his 16th start of the year in the 18th game as he makes the first free throw. Third point for Perry. Substitution for the Pioneers, so James will check out, and Pasco will check back in. So Perry looking to make this a 6-point game. Still 10:44 remaining in the first half. And that one rattles around and out. Tough luck there. So now in the front court, Pasco with it. Guarded by Perry. Pasco on the drive. Runs into Deuce Walker. Double team now. Nowhere to go. He tries to force up a shot and puts it in. Boy, Pasco over two defenders there. Somehow got that one up and in to make it 18-9. Now Escobar looking to drive baseline. Crossover move, following tough 13-footer. That's no good. Andrioli with the rebound. So Escobar creating his own shot there. Just couldn't knock it down. Golden Eagles have been struggling in this first half to find open looks. Oh, look at a travel there. Huff. Little runner, no good. And Escobar with the rebound. Now Walker brings in the front court off to Sokol. Sokol sidestep, gets over to Escobar. Now Jaden Lazo gets it over to Walker. And Escobar coming to get the ball over to Sokol. Now Lazo. So the bigger Andrioli switching off now on Lazo. But he's been guarding Sokol. That's been an issue for Sokol to get open. As Perry on the entry pass there, it's picked off by Huff. So another steal by Huff. and he spins and is fouled by Walker. So Huff has been very active defensively. So 14 fouls on Cal State LA. First foul on Walker, as Rashid with those 2 fouls will come in for Walker. So Rashid has to be careful here with the 2 fouls as they mop up the floor. 9:29 remaining in this first half. Cal State LA still with only 9 points so far in the half, as Pasco gets it over to Dexter Stratton. Now Andrioli, guarded by Escobar, will pull up for a quick 3, and he hits it. So Andrioli knocking down that 3, his first basket of the game. Pioneers not a noted three-point shooting team. In fact, they only shoot 29.5% on the year, almost at the bottom of the conference. But they knocked down that one as Escobar gets that pass knocked away. And Escobar goes up, and no basket. I think the foul was on the floor, I believe. So that'll be ball to bounds. Foul on Pasco, so that's the second foul on Pasco. Big call there. So Pasco will have to sit down, and Peyton White will check back in. Both teams now with 14 fouls. And Cal State LA will inbound the ball here. Fake there by Lazo. Now Sokol gets an open look for 3. Goes down. He is fouled by Andrioli. So a mistake there by Andrioli on the closeout. And that'll allow Alexandre Sokol to go to the line for 3 free throws. Second foul on Andrioli. So Sokol, who was fouled on a 3 on Thursday, made 2 of the 3 free throws, will go back to the line. Once again, he's shooting 74% from the line on the year. Golden Eagles shooting 67% as a team. Sokol averaging just under 13.5 points per game and 3 rebounds. And, of course, he's one of the top three-point shooters in the conference as he knocks down the first free throw. Sokol, 52 of 132 on the year. He's second in the conference in made threes per game. And he's right up there at the top in attempts as well. And he's got the Golden Eagles into double figures as he makes the first 2 free throws. Makes it a 10-point game. Andrioli will check out with those 2 fouls, and Clanaris will check back in. So Sokol looking to complete the hat trick here, get the Golden Eagles back into a single-digit deficit, and he does easily. So Sokol having a nice first half. He's up to 8 points. He's got 8 of the 12 Golden Eagle points. 9-point game. Now Peyton White gets it over, and Iber Akwe now over to Peyton White. White pull up 14-footer, no good, a little hair long, and Rashid chases down the rebound. Nice spin move in the front court. Rashid gets over to Sokol, in low to Perry. They were late seeing Perry, but they finally did, and he puts it up and in. So Perry able to put that one up and in. He was down there by himself, and we have the football score here on this divisional round Saturday with the football game. I know Jacksonville, Kansas City going on right now. It's 21-14, Cal State East Bay. Now Clanaris, the lefty, backs up from Sokol, pulls up an 18, round the rim and out. Tough luck there. Off to Lazo. Now here comes Rashid, looking to push the tempo. Now gets off to Perry. Now Sokol looking to get some space. He does. Whips it underneath to Perry. Perry, spin move. He lost the ball. But it looked like he could have gone up there. He had a spin move instead and lost it. Now Clanaris gets it over across court. And Eberikwe looking to get it to someone. Whips it over. Wide open is Ramsey Huff in the corner, and he hits a 3. So Huff found himself alone. And that makes it a 10-point game once again. 7:30 remaining in this first half. Now Lazo gets it over to Rashid. Now Escobar over to Lazo. Boy, Perry posted up. They can't get it to him. Now Escobar swings around the perimeter. Sokol gets it over to Lazo. And now Rashid. Perry sets a screen. Shot clock down to 5. Rashid gets it over to Escobar. Escobar to beat the shot clock for 3. It's good! Boy, Escobar with a rainbow three-pointer. He had to get that one up high to get it over the defender, and he did. Makes it 24-17. Escobar hit a couple big threes in the second half on Thursday, you may remember. He had 3 of them in the game, and a couple of very big ones. He hits one there. As underneath that one, no good. Good defense there. That one, boy, swiped around. Perry gets the rebound, falls down, gets it to Sokol. Sokol up to Lazo. He'll pull up for a 3, and he hits it. So Lazo in rhythm knocks down that 3. And just like that, Cal State LA back in the contest here, down 4. And Brian Rooney's going to call timeout. So 6:35 remaining in this first half. It's a 30-second timeout. Cal State LA trailing 24-20 here on the CCAA network. .6:35 remaining in this first half. Cal State East Bay, as I said, the team in last place at 4-13, 2-9 in the conference, but they do not play like a last place team, and they're showing that today, as they have led this entire game. And Cal State LA is struggling on offense against this tough defense. Finally getting it going here with a couple of threes there by Lazo and Escobar, and that makes it a 4-point game. As quickly in the front court come the Pioneers. Now Peyton White gets over to Clanaris. Now Ebir Akwe shoots for three, no good. White high for the rebound, gets it over to Rashid. And the Pioneers will get it again. Chris James back in the game. James step back, 15-footer, that's off the backboard, no good. Lazo tips it ahead and tried to run it down, but it goes back to the Pioneers. Huff gets it, he gets it knocked away. Now up ahead, Peyton Moore back into the game. Peyton Moore lays it up and lays it in. So the Golden Eagles finally do get possession there, and Peyton Moore in transition, able to lay it in. That's a way for the Golden Eagles to get some easy offense. And it's down to a 2-point deficit, 24-22. So this is the closest the Golden Eagles have been since the beginning of the game. Now White gets it over to Clanaris. Now off to James. James off to Ebir Akwe. Now baseline, cut off is White. Ebir Akwe gets it over. In low, Clanaris. Good contest there by Lazo, but Clanaris able to put it up and in. So Clanaris able to find the open space. Puts it back to a 4-point lead for the Pioneers. 5:15 remaining in this first half. Now Rashid gets it over to Escobar. Escobar through the legs. Hesitation, puts it up and off the front rim. Boy, he did everything but make that. He tried to finger roll it in, couldn't get enough height on it. Now the three-pointer up by James. That's no good. But an offensive rebound for Clanaris, who puts it up and in. So another offensive rebound for the Pioneers. It's been a big story in this first half. Second chance points have really favored Cal State East Bay, as has rebounding. And it's a 6-point game. Now Lazo gets over to Peyton Moore. Sokol pulls up for a contested three, and he hits it right in the face of the defender. Alexandre Sokol knocks down his second three of the half. Makes it 28-25. Golden Eagles badly needed that basket. 4.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Now White drives inside, goes through Lazo, and no basket. An offensive foul as Lazo takes the charge. So that wiped away the basket. Great play there by Lazo. And that takes away the basket. First foul on White. So Perry will check back in for Escobar. And Cal State will bring it up, looking to pull within one or tie the game here. As Sokol having a big first half, he's up to 11 points. As Rashid in the front court gets off to Perry. Now Lazo back to Rashid. Golden Eagles stepping out well above the perimeter here to get their ball movement going. Now Rashid. Looking backdoor, can't get to Perry. Now he gets it to Moore. Moore out to Sokol for three in the tie. Sokol thought he made it. Just off the rim. Rebound out to the Pioneers. Now White gets over to Clanaris. Clanaris drives on Sokol. Sokol lost his balance. Might have been a little bit of a push there, but Clanaris makes the basket. So Clanaris up to 10 points. And it's a 5-point lead for the Pioneers with 3:40 remaining. Now Sokol gets it over, and now Rashid. He'll pull up for a quick three, and in and out, hard break. Rebound off to Peyton White. So, boy, that one looked in. Tough luck for Rashid. Now Ramsey's Huff will pull up for three, and he hits it. So, boy, a tough luck three on one end, and Huff hits it on the other end. That's a 6-point swing there. Makes it an 8-point game. Huff with 8 points in the first half, and that's the lead for the Pioneers. As Perry in the front court gets up to Lazo. Now Sokol comes around. It's deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Cal State LA. And that'll take us to a media timeout. 3:01 remaining in this first half. Cal State LA cut it to 2, but now they're down 8, 33-25. This is Cal State LA men's basketball on the CCAA network. .301 remaining in this first half. The Golden Eagles really struggling on the boards. They're being out-rebounded 20-11 so far, and that's led to a 9-0 edge in second chance points for the Pioneers as Dominic Escobar gets called for an offensive foul as White was defending him. Escobar pushing him off. So first foul on Escobar, and not the way you want to come out of a timeout with a turnover. So Cal State East Bay able to push this lead back up. The Golden Eagles fortunate there at 25 points. They only had 1 point for the first almost 7 minutes as they really got up to a really slow start offensively. Now swung on the perimeter. Drive by Stratton, so Stratton back in there, cut off. Gets out to Clanaris. Clanaris, 2 defenders around him, kicks it over on the far side. Huff looking for another three, and he hits it. So Huff his third three of the half. So the Pioneers not known for their three-point shooting. Huff, in fact, only 7 of 28 on the year, 25% coming into this game, yet he has 3 3-pointers in this first half. And it's an 11-point lead, biggest of the half for Cal State East Bay. As Lazo, he pulls up to answer and can't. Stratton with the rebound. Pioneers in the front court. Clanaris gets off to Huff. We approach 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Now Clanaris, he pulls up for three. That's no good off the side of the rim. Paid Moore at the rebound. Now Moore sheds Clanaris, whips it cross court to Lazo. Nice job by Lazo to run it in, get a running 12-footer is good. He had the defender jumping at him, so he ran off the three-point line and got the easy little runner, make it a 9-point game. 6 points for Lazo. Now White gets it over to Chris James. James on the drive, weaves through 2 defenders, lays it up and lays it in. Boy, he easily got through 2 defenders there for Cal State LA. And that puts the lead back up to 11 for Cal State East Bay. As Perry in the front court kept that pivot foot down just barely. Now Peyton Moore with a quick spin move. Kicks it over to Walker. Now Escobar fakes a drive. Pull up tough 17-footer. I think White got a piece of that, and it came up well short. Now James gets it over to Clanaris. Now White on the drive. Gets it over to Stratton. Pull up 13-footer. That was short. Perry with the rebound. As we're under a minute to go in this first half. Now Walker. Moore calling for it. Walker doesn't see him. Reverse layup, no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. So the foul on Stratton. So Deuce Walker going to the free throw line. Walker looking to scratch here for the first time. So Walker, a 71% free throw shooter on the year, averaging just under 6 points per game. And he makes the first free throw. So he's in the scorebook as Ebir Akwe checks back in for the Pioneers. And another substitution as well is Julian Lopez, number 3. So Walker misses the free throw. Actually, that's Pasco, pardon me. Tough to tell the uniforms there between 3 and 1. So one of 2 free throws for Walker. And now James gets it in on the baseline. And Ebir Akwe misses the layup. Boy, it didn't draw iron from 2 feet away. Now White, that shot, Perry got a piece of it. Great job by Perry trying to save it. And it goes down to the ground. Boy, there's a massive humanity down there. And it's knocked out of bounds. Will go to Cal State LA with 18.5 seconds remaining. So a scrum there on the floor, and the Golden Eagles will get it. So they should have the last possession here of the first half. Looking to try and get this back into single digits. Brian Rooney will pick up the ball there. Want to thank Brian Rooney. He had nice things to say to me before the game, during the women's game. I really appreciate that. Always nice when coach like that comes up and pays me a compliment. He didn't have to do that. I want to thank him for that. As Cal State LA will inbound the ball here with 18.5 seconds left as Walker in the front court. So now Perry to set the screen. Now Walker around it, kicks out to Lazo. Lazo sheds the defender, pulls up for an open 3, no good. Escobar with the rebound, has to shoot. He shoots to beat the buzzer. Oh, that's off the rim, no good. So Cal State LA got 2 chances.